Hello students, today we are going to study a new chapter of G-8 mathematics, that is algebraic expression and its identities. So let us begin with some definitions of particular terms which will be used in this chapter. The first thing, what is a constant? A symbol having fixed numerical value is called a constant. The second, variable. A symbol which takes various numerical values is called a variable. Algebraic expression. A combination of constant and variables connected by arithmetic sign, that is plus, minus, multiplication, division, is termed as an algebraic expression. Terms. Various parts of an algebraic expression which are separated by the signs of plus or minus are called terms. So let us understand these terms using examples. Constant, a symbol having fixed numerical value. So example of constant is 2, 3, 4, minus 5, minus 6. These can be constant. Variable, a symbol which takes various numerical values. Its examples are, it can be a, b, x, y, p, q. Algebraic expressions, a combination of constant and variables connected by arithmetic sign. So it can be 2x plus 3y. Look, this is a term with combination of constant and variable. Constant and variable. Constant and variable. Connected by arithmetic signs. These are connected by arithmetic signs. So another 2x square plus 3y square z plus 7. This is also an algebraic expression. See the terms, see the variables, see the constant. This is a constant term. Now let us come on the next. Terms, various parts of an algebraic expression which are separated by the sign of plus or minus are called terms. This is an algebraic expression. The various part of this algebraic expression is, this is one part, this is the another part, and this is the another part. So these are three parts of this algebraic expressions. So these three parts are called terms. These are called terms. So this is the constant term. Now on the basis of terms, an algebraic expression can be characterized into monomial, binomial, trinomial, quadrinomial. These are the things in which on the basis of number of terms and the algebraic expression can be characterized. For example, if I say an algebraic expression has only one term, then that is monomial. Like suppose this is having a term 2x, no other term other than 2x. So how many terms it has? Only one. So this is a monomial. This is a constant term. So how many terms is having? Only 7. So this is a monomial. Only one term. Binomial. Four x plus 7. How many terms is this algebraic expression having? Look, 4x plus 7. How many terms? One term this and one term is this. So 2 terms this is having. So this is a binomial. Only 2 terms. trinomial 3x square plus 4x plus 7, only 3 terms. So this algebraic expression is having 3 terms. 3x square is the one term, 4x and 7. So there are 3 terms, so this is known as trinomial. But here we will come with something very tricky. Before going into that tricky question, we will study what are literal factors. What are literal factors and what are coefficients? Coefficients. So suppose I have written here a term minus 5xy. I have written a term minus 5xy. And if I ask you what is the coefficient of x? So coefficient of x is minus 5y. Everything other than x in that term. This is a term. So if I ask what is the coefficient of x, so everything along with the sign excluding x is the coefficient. Now if I ask what is the coefficient of y, the coefficient of y is minus 5x. Everything except y, so it is minus 5x. If I ask you what is the coefficient of xy, so coefficient of xy is minus 5. So this is what this coefficient means. Now next example, let us take another example. This is term, like I will write here 3x square y plus 2xy plus 5x. So what is the coefficient of x square y? That is 3. What is the coefficient of xy? That is 2. What is the coefficient of x? That is 5. Coefficient of x square y is 3. Coefficient of xy is 2. Coefficient of x is 5. So this is how you do it. If there is a single term, all the other terms can have coefficients like this. But if there are multiple terms, if there are terms other than monomial, this is a monomial but this is a trinomial. So if it is, what is the coefficient of x square y? So it is 3. What is the coefficient of xy? That is 5. That is 2. What is the coefficient of x? That is 5. If a term is given 7, what is the coefficient of 7? That is 7 itself. Coefficient of 7 is 7. So this is how we find coefficients. And these are the individual terms. How many terms are there? 4. So it is a quadrinomial. Now literal factors. Anything associated with the constant is its literal factor. For example, I write here 3x square y plus 7zy square plus 2xy. So what are the different literal factors in this algebraic expression? What are the different literal factors in this algebraic expression? So one literal factor is x square y. The other literal factor is zy square. And the other literal factor is xy. And the other literal factor is xy. So be very careful. In case in some of the questions it will be given algebraic expression or terms with the same literal factor and you will be asked to show or to say whether it is a monomial, binomial, trinomial or polynomial. For example, state if the given algebraic expression is monomial, binomial or trinomial. You have to show between these two, between these three. So let us look. The question is 3x square plus 7x plus 1. So is it a binomial, trinomial or monomial? Very simple. Three terms, three different terms with different literal factors. So this is a trinomial. Number 2, 3x plus 4y plus 7z plus 2x plus 2y. So there are 5 terms, pentanomial. But when you see that 2 terms are having same literal factor, like this is having x, this is also having only x, this is having y, this is also having only y. So first of all we will simplify it. So 3x plus 2x, it becomes 5x. 4y plus 2y, it becomes 6y plus 7z as it is. So how many terms it has finally come? 3. This is trinomial. Number 3. 4y plus 2y plus 7. Looking at first glance, you will say that this is a trinomial. It is having 3 terms. But when you see that among these 3 terms, 2 of the terms are having same literal factor, only y, only y. And what is the sign between them? Addition. So we will simplify it. It will become 6y plus 7. So when it becomes 6y plus 7, now you see that after getting simplified, it is observed that it is only having 2 terms. So this is a binomial. So this is how you find the coefficients, this is how you find the terms, and this is how you see whether the terms, whether the algebraic expression had a same literal factor or not. So students, in the next class we will study how will you add, subtract algebraic expressions using the trick of clubbing the same literal factor terms together. Thank you.